Good morning, Afghanistan.
August 12, 2016, Day 6, Jalalabad to Herat. I would spend all day traversing across the country to get to Herat. Shirsha accompanied me to the taxi station, and I took a taxi back to Kabul. At the airport, I met a travel agent who would sell me my ticket to Herat. I made it back to Kabul from the Jalalabad by taxi. What do you think about that?
I think you're too brave to go to Jalalabad.
Ah, okay. But have you visited Jalalabad?
No, I don't visit, but I hear it's, now it's too dangerous.
Oh, really? I wanted to go to Herat, but the flight is full.
The flight's full. I'm too sorry.
At this travel agency, his flights were full, so I would have to find another agency to fly with. The airport had many shops available and even restaurants, so I stuck around the airport. The interior of the airport had a nice waiting lounge for passengers, and it was completely safe. Shell of Afghanistan. I didn't realize Shell sold fuel also in Afghanistan. While at the airport, the music video "Oh" by Alexander Rybak was playing. I bought my ticket with Ariana Afghan Airlines, and I was ready to begin my journey. Finally, I got my ticket and I was going to Herat. I waited in the domestic terminal to board my flight. On board, I noticed they boarded the front of the plane first. Afghanistan had about 4 or 5 national airlines to choose from. Kabul to Herat was 800 kilometers or 500 miles, which would take 12.5 hours by car or just 1 hour and 5 minutes by plane. I love the uniforms on this airline with the little cap for the girls. Since I sat in the exit row, my tray table was in my armrest. Oops, I forgot I was on an Afghan airline. Besides the cover falling off, they had great snacks. I enjoyed the view of the desert mountains outside my window. Soon, we were at our destination. Wow, finally I was arriving in Herat, a dream come true. I was mainly curious what I would find here. Calm Air had landed 10 minutes earlier, and passengers were already getting off the plane. I chose to fly on Afghan Ariana Airlines because I had already taken Calm Air a few days earlier and wanted to try a new airline. Looking at the control tower, a sign read it was 3,206 feet elevation. This was exciting arriving in a new city, but where would I stay? I only had limited time left to solve this problem. Luckily, I would meet another passenger on the same flight. We all went to pick up our bags at baggage claim, and then take a taxi into town. This was Herat International Airport. I exited the airport and met Saeed, who was also on my flight. He had returned from Kabul on a business trip. He lived here in Herat, and we would both take the same taxi into the city. Looking at this Calm Air bus, I was surprised to see the German language still on the display board. I was extremely tired after that long journey across the country.
I made it to Herat, so Haysam was able to pick me up here in Herat. Once I took the taxi from the airport, it took me about 30 minutes. We went out to this restaurant to eat, so it's a good atmosphere.
After my meal with Haysam, I saw that next to the sink was a real live tree growing inside the restaurant, and the building was built around the tree. There was even a TV hung from the tree. Haysam drove past the school where he taught English, and then he dropped me off at Saeed's family where I would spend the night. Stay tuned for day 7 when I go out and explore Herat for the day, visiting the Citadel and the Musalla minarets.